This is what healing looks like. This is what healing looks like.
Hey, everybody. Grab a coffee, something to drink, pull up a chair. I'm Angie.
And I'm Jody, and this is what healing looks like.
So let's talk about the things that nobody talks about with healing, like how expensive healing is.
So
Like,
expensive.
and I understand now why people like just, especially Gen Xers, just like push that stuff down. We don't talk about it because we can't afford to talk about it anyway. So
Right.
why talk about it? And we were raised with boomers who had parents that went through the recession, so they're like savers and non-spenders and frugal and
And don't go to the doctor.
yeah,
And when you even think
right.
about talking about going to a
Well, and
therapist,
we
they're
don't.
like, what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that's not something that they did.
You don't share
Absolutely,
your feelings with
but
anybody.
and Gen Xers have broken out of that box, and now we're in the healing and the therapy and all the things, and it's freaking expensive. Like to go to the therapist, it's expensive to go to a massage therapist. It's expensive to do all the things to make yourself feel better and be better and
Hmm.
heal from just your body shutting down from all the trauma that you've swallowed your whole life.
Yeah.
So,
Literally, like swallowed and pushed down. And I mean, you couldn't even pretend to want to talk about anything back then. Like when I was young, there was
mm,
no telling my mom that something happened at
yeah.
school. There was no any of that kind of stuff
Hmm.
because she had too much on her plate already
Yeah.
and she was a boomer. We don't
Hmm.
talk about that stuff in our family, or we didn't.
Yeah.
I'm the one that changed that stuff. That
My mom allowed us to talk about stuff like that.
Your mom
Like,
allowed you to talk
hmm
about stuff?
oh, yeah. Like stuff like that. Yeah, we could talk about stuff like that. When I remember when I was a kid and I was just getting bullied and I had a report due and I had left it. Like left it because I was so distraught over fighting at school that I didn't want to come home and do the schoolwork that I should have been doing there. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. My mom got really upset at me because this report was due and I needed to do it. And it was one of those things that was like, it's due now.
Mm.
And you're telling your mom in the middle of the night kind of thing. It wasn't that bad, but it was bad. The timing wasn't great. And I didn't even know where to start. And my mom's like, "What is wrong with you?" And then I tell her like what's going on with my supposed friend group and the fighting that was going on and all of the turmoil that was happening. And I was being bullied. Not, I wasn't the only one being bullied, but I was being bullied too. And I didn't know how to navigate that system or that situation at all. And I think I was like 10. Yeah, I think I was about 10 or 11. Like, just, you don't know how to
It's like
navigate.
fifth-ish grade.
Yeah, you don't know how to navigate anything at that age. You look to your parents for that. Um, so when I told my mom what was going on, and then she was like, "Okay." Like, I don't think she knew how to deal with that either. I remember feeling better that I got it out of my mouth and that she knew what was going on. And I don't know if she helped me at all, like behind the scenes or whatever, any of it, but she knew what was going on. And then she helped me by, like, she's like, okay, so all of that being said, basically, we need to get this report done. And then I was like, flabbergasted. I didn't even know where to start. And I told her I didn't know where to start. And she just pulled open the dictionary, plopped it open and said, "Let's do this." And so she's flipping through and helping me. And like pretty soon she gets up and leaves because I'm just in the zone doing it. And so, yeah, we got to talk about that kind of stuff a little
Wow.
bit. I mean,
That's great.
it wasn't always a thing. Like I had three brothers. And so my older brothers would fight between themselves because there's 8 years difference between my oldest brother and then there's 6 years difference between the next brother and me and him. And then my youngest brother is only like a year and some months
Yeah.
difference. So there was fighting amongst them, but there's also fighting amongst my younger brother and I and my parents didn't want to hear about that. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
one of our siblings being mean to us. I didn't want to hear
Right.
about that stuff.
Well, and
So we didn't get to talk
yeah.
about that kind of stuff, the bullying that happened. And I I was a girl and even though I wanted to do boy things, like, because I had brothers, I didn't have anybody teaching me girl stuff, you know? Um, and I wanted to be just as good as them, just as fast as they were, all the things.
Mhm.
Just trying to, like, I guess, find my place. But I was still a girl, and I was like, my girls' emotions and boys' emotions are totally different, especially like at that age, at that young age. So I don't know. I I don't know. I guess I have feelings about how we were treated the same but treated differently in other aspects where I felt like we should have been treated differently, opposite. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean because, um, you know, my parents did the best they could.
Mhm.
They didn't know how to handle me.
Mhm.
I severely ADHD, dyslexic, other
Mhm.
learning disabilities, and a hot wire all the time,
Mhm.
you know? And so my sisters were, and I'm the middle.
Me
And my
too.
sisters, my sisters literally, my older sister is like 17 months older than me, and my younger sister's like 16 months younger than me, or something like that. I figured it all out, but it's around about that. Um, and they are both so smart, just natural. You know how there's those naturally
Mhm.
smart individuals? Like Tammy, just, she literally had this superpower that she could ace any test. Like even in college, like she wouldn't do the work and she would ace the tests. And so she would just soar through.
Mhm.
And, but then she also was her. And like in high school, um, I know that the chemistry she wasn't doing great in.
Mhm.
And the what was his name? Mr. Whitaker? Yeah. I never had
I
him.
loved
I think I
him.
had him once,
I
but I
loved him.
transferred out of his class because I'm like, this is clearly not for me. Like, I don't understand a word coming out of his mouth. But one day he said, okay, we have a test today, and I know this is a hard one. So, anybody in here that can teach me how to moonwalk, you're going to get an A on the test. And Tammy shot her hand
I
up,
bet.
and she, because she was Bonnie Lassie and all the
Yep.
stuff. And she went up and did a moonwalk and got an A on the test.
That's awesome. That's way awesome. Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for
But see,
her.
Tammy and Angie, they were, their brain, obviously, they're different people than me.
Yeah.
And I am the one, I'm good at sports. I am good. I'm very like, I'm like Gumby, but found out later in life that that's not always a good thing, that all my joints were fubbered up,
Yeah.
meaning I have two total hip replacements. I've had to have this shoulder fixed. I'm supposed to have this shoulder fixed. I've had this thumb fixed. I'm supposed to have this. I mean, there's just so many things in my body that it's like,
Mhm.
oh, this is fun. Let's just move around however we
Yeah,
want.
let's just get more expensive and more expensive.
More expensive and more expensive. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
so that's what I focus on. So I played a lot of sports. I ran track. I played soccer, all the
Mhm.
things. School was very difficult for me.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't understand. I wasn't like other people.
Yeah.
I saw spirit. I couldn't talk about that. I didn't know that's what that was, but anytime I would say anything about it, I knew immediately that not to say anything else about it.
Yeah.
Um, which made me even weirder, you know,
Mhm.
and yeah, I struggled in school, and my sisters would have to do certain things, but I was never made to do those things.
Yeah.
And so I felt, and this is stuff that I've just recently, within the last 6, 7 months, realized
Yeah.
through healing, through therapy, and all the things. Um, but being ostracized at home and at school,
Yeah.
like not having one safe place to talk
Yeah.
about what was happening, the bullying that was happening at school, because I was too smart for special ed, because that's what they called it back then.
Mhm.
I was too smart for that, and I was too stupid for regular. It's because they saw me in special ed. They talked to me. They communicated in a different way,
Mhm.
and they knew what I needed.
Mhm.
The second I got back into the classroom, they treated me like another number.
Mhm.
There was only two teachers in my whole elementary experience, my first grade teacher and my fifth grade teacher. And I'm so thankful still to them at this day and age, like, especially for them. like Mrs. Karen, I think her name was. I don't know if that's her name. In first grade, if she wouldn't have helped me, I don't know where I would have been.
Yeah.
Like literally. And then Mrs. Elliott, my friend's mom passed away. Lindy's mom. I
Mm.
don't know if you knew Lindy, but her mom passed away in fifth grade, and I was moved from the home that we knew as our home, which was my grandma's house.
Mhm.
We had to move from there to West Ogden,
Mm.
right next to the junkyard.
Yeah.
And so we used our same address, of course,
Yeah.
because
Because
that's how we went to the same
yeah.
schools all the time,
Yeah.
because we used my grandma's address.
Yeah.
And literally, the second that my friends, because the only people that knew that we moved there was my really good best friends, well, their cousin found out and teased me and told everybody where I lived. And so he would follow me home every day and call me Jody Junkyard.
Oh my.
And I told my mom over and over and over about it, and she didn't do anything.
Oh.
She did not one thing. And I understand more now as an adult because she is not that person. She is not a confrontational person at all. She
Right.
avoids it at all costs.
Right.
And so I understand that now. That is one of the reasons
But
why
little
I
Jody
was
didn't know that.
a
Oh.
helicopter mom to my kids, because
Oh.
and I have so many things that happen to me because it's either you have people that stand up for you or you have bullies your whole life.
Yeah.
And in school, I had bullies my whole life.
Yeah.
And that's why I was who I was when you knew
Right.
me in high school.
Right.
Like I don't know the initials. You said,
FAFO.
yes, thank you. My dyslexia won't let me do it in my head unless I know what I'm saying. Yeah, seriously. Like, I took care of my sisters.
Yeah.
I took care of myself.
Yeah.
Not my older sister. Me and Angie were really close when we were young.
Mm-hmm.
And Tammy she was a little bit different than us.
Mhm.
She was a mini adult.
Mm-hmm.
She was born a mini adult. She was
Mhm.
always so responsible, and I'm very thankful for that because me and Angie were best friends.
Mhm.
We were just best friends. And I didn't realize until I was an adult that Tammy always felt left out.
Mm.
I thought, and Angie thought, that she hated us because we were annoying little sisters, and especially me. I would get clobbered by Tammy so much. I literally have like scar marks from her digging me. I used to have one on my forehead, but I got this mole removed and it removed the scar. But here's the thing. I was like the mosquito.
Oh,
Like all the time.
You wonder where Colton gets it.
I know. So, yeah, exactly.
Mhm. That's funny.
I know, right?
Anyway, yeah, so we were talking about the things that nobody likes or nobody talks about with healing, and one of the other things was that we're suddenly reading all the ingredients and um making sure that we're not ingesting anything that will cause inflammation or um flare up anything that our ailments are
Right.
or that we're allergic to or preservatives or all of those things that we're all of a sudden we're super interested in because our body's breaking down from all that trauma that we swallowed and didn't deal with, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's
Yes.
pretty funny that, like, I mean, all this stuff is so relatable, like having 17 water bottles and only using one. Like, seriously. Like, who does
Having-
that? Like,
Having many coffee cups,
Yeah.
but only able to drink out of one
One.
coffee cup.
mhm.
I would love a beautiful coffee cup like Angie. Show everybody your coffee cup.
I love it.
And I can't because it keeps it hot. I can't not use this.
I drink my coffee so fast, though.
Not me. I sip on it all day.
Oh, man. No, I'll have 3 cups, so
Well, that's like 1.5.
yeah, I'll have 3 cups. So as soon as it starts to cool just the tiniest bit, I'm like gulping it down like it's a Diet Coke. Not that I
But-
drink Diet Coke because I don't, but I just see people drink Diet Cokes like that, and I'm like, oh, I do that with coffee.
Yeah. But like with coffee, even with like my coffee, my wife and I are so picky with coffee. Like
That's okay to
We're
be.
coffee
That's
snobs.
okay to be coffee snobs. I mean,
And
at 50, you should be able to be a coffee
right.
snob, you
Well,
know?
thank you for saying I'm 50. I'll be 52 this
Well, we
month.
don't have to tell people how old we are.
Oh, I'm
Like,
not
we're both
ashamed.
in our 50s, so who cares?
But no, seriously, like with the ingredients, so like even my coffee, what I put in my coffee,
Yeah.
because I don't have to, but I like to use non-dairy creamer in my coffee, and I don't like a ton of sugar and stuff and all the stuff. So I found this creamer that's a powder creamer that's non-dairy that doesn't have that much sugar in it. And I go and hoard buy it once a month because I go
Mm-hmm.
through it so because I can only get it one place. And it's cinnamon French toast. And let me tell you, it goes so good with everything. But the reason why I started drinking that is because the creamers that have all the crap in it
Mm-hmm.
was making me so sick I couldn't drink my coffee
Yeah.
anymore. I thought that I was allergic to the coffee or something, like it
Yeah.
was just upsetting my stomach and had never had before.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, got to figure that out.
Right.
That's what I did.
Ingredients
Reading
list,
the
yep.
ingredients. And same thing
Mm-hmm.
like with Jackie. My
Mm-hmm.
wife literally started making me food from scratch,
Mm-hmm.
knowing everything that was in it because my body was just having a hard time
Oh,
processing
yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
And no matter what I did, my stomach was always upset.
Yeah.
And I suffer with some things like I have colitis and a couple other like not fun things to have with your system. And so when it flares up, it is not fun.
Mm-hmm.
And so she literally started by, because I love Mexican food, but I can't eat spicy, but I
Mm-hmm.
love the flavor. And whenever I go anywhere, I'd get so sick, but I would just deal with it because of it. Well, now she's an amazing cook, but she makes it from scratch and it is so good, but it's not spicy at all. And she started with that. Now she makes almost all of my food
That's great.
from scratch.
That's great.
And so now I don't have the gluten intolerance
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And because I'm not ingesting so much gluten,
Mm-hmm.
when I do eat it now, it's not as
Yeah.
it's not as abrasive to my system, I guess you can say. Because before it's like it wreaked havoc on my stomach and everything else in my system.
Mm.
So sometimes healing looks like making things homemade.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And it's more expensive that way, but then it
Absolutely.
lasts longer because you know what's in it and you can store it properly and all the
Mm-hmm.
things. Crazy.
Mm-hmm. I get it. Like I can't have even stevia. I
Really?
can't have stevia, like not extract, from like derived from the plant or I can't have any of that. I can't have
I know that
sucralose.
you've told me
I
this.
can't
I
have
forget.
aspartame. I can't have Splenda or Equal, any of that kind of stuff. I cannot have any of it
So
at
can you
all.
have sugar in the raw or can you
Oh
have
yeah,
regular sugar?
I can have regular sugar,
Hmm.
but I still am limited on that because of the inflammation. I don't want to cause more inflammation. So, and
Well, your body has a hard time relieving that inflammation when it comes. And so you don't
absolutely,
want to eat or drink anything that's going to cause it
absolutely,
to
absolutely,
give you more issues.
absolutely. And um, with the way that I work out now and how I do things, I don't want to erase what I've done. Like
Exactly.
I don't want to lift weights and like get my strength training in and then come back and like eat awful food that makes me feel horrible, too many calories, and erase everything I've just done,
Right.
you know? And I know it doesn't erase it all, but it affects that.
Well, when
And
you take the time out of your daily routine to
right.
work out, which she does, and I am like I've been talking about it for I don't know how long. I've done it twice in the
Hmm.
last week. I was telling you on the way here that I
Yeah.
need to add it to my schedule.
Yeah.
I've got room in my morning schedule to add
Mhm.
it. So it's just adding it now.
Yeah. Well, I, you know that, and I know that you've been through the same transformation, losing weight and
Mhm.
getting healthier and being healthier. And like
It's just different this time though, friend.
yeah,
Because
absolutely.
we're in different, better places about
Right.
ourselves. So
Right.
before it was like, I've got to be skinny. I've got to be the
And I've
skinniest
got
one.
to
I've
be
got to be
skinny right now.
right now
And
and
it
do it
doesn't matter if it's
unhealthy.
unhealthy or healthy. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
That's
Yeah.
not,
Yeah.
When you do it the right way, all of a sudden you wake up and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
holy crap.
Yeah. Well, what I found is for me, um, it clears my head. It
Mm-hmm.
clears my mind. It makes me feel
Mm-hmm.
better. Like I feel like I have so much noise sometimes, self-doubt, and
The chatter.
overthinking, and my ego just like gnawing at me like I'm not good enough, or a conversation went one way and it didn't go that way. And I'm like making things bigger than they are. And once I work out, I'm like, oh, I'm good. I'm normal. I just needed to get my head right and in my right, headset so that I can function better
Right.
with clarity. And so to me, like you meditate every morning, and I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of my meditation, even though it's not the same, but I'm putting my head in the space that it needs to be. And I'm actually feeling better, like about my muscle compensation or composition, and how I'm changing my body um, properly and retaining muscle. Because, like, I think when my grandma got older, like my grandparents would go camping all summer long. And that's what they did it. They basically lived in their trailer on a campground for the entire summer. They could have been hosts. Like they were there the
Really?
entire time.
I love
Um,
that for them.
but that's when they were like way older. Like
Yeah.
when they weren't so much older, we would go camping with them and we would go to all these other places. But because my grandpa was a rock hound, and so he knew like all the great places to go.
Right.
They would camp all the time. Well, my grandma, when she was older, came out of the trailer and fell and broke her hip.
Ooh.
And she, oh, bless her.
Wait, is this Batiste?
No,
Okay.
no, Grandma Keen. So she went down the canyon in an ambulance without any medication. She wouldn't let them give her morphine or anything, so she's just like in pain with
Ooh,
this hip
I know hip
because
pain.
she
Ooh.
was so worried that she was going to be addicted to morphine. And I'm like, at her age, be addicted to
Load her
morphine.
up.
What are you doing? Like, I think she was in her late 80s. Like, I'm like, what are you
It's
doing?
because that's how she lived her life.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. But anyway,
Yeah.
so that experience like has stuck with me.
Changed you.
And so I was like, when I get older, I don't want to fall and break my hip. When I fall down, I don't want to break my hip.
Oh my gosh, we both have things from grandmas like that.
Yeah, my grandma was clumsy. Like she would trip over like, oh.
See, my grandma stuff is different than that. So my grandma, um, she had her hip replaced and she was supposed to get her other hip replaced.
Mhm.
However, she didn't walk like you're supposed to walk and she sat too much and she let that scar tissue
See,
build up.
and my
And so
grandma,
I saw that and I was like, oh, hell to the no. That is not happening to me.
right.
I've got prom stairs. That's what my wife calls them. They're like the ones that have the big grand entrance. Like yours, you've got prom stairs too. Um, but
Entryway stairs.
entryway stairs that show the whole, like you can go stand up and see your whole house. Anyways, why was I saying that? Oh, because for my hip replacement. So I told my doctor, my orthopedic surgeon, that I had these stairs and that's where my bedroom was and my bathroom's to shower and stuff. And I said, when can I walk up my stairs? And he's like, well, you can do a couple of the stairs, like maybe the first day, and then like just work on it. And then as soon as you feel comfortable with a couple of the stairs, then it's just a matter of walking up the rest of them. Just take your time and hold the railing and have your cane. And I'm like, okay, I could fully walk up the stairs in 2 days. And then with this hip,
Mhm.
I got COVID long haulers
Mhm.
and I was down for 9 months right after I had my hip
Mm.
replaced. And so for
And
me,
you're supposed to be moving that thing.
I was in bed. I was
Ooh.
bedridden. I couldn't walk. I couldn't talk. I couldn't I was trapped in my body. Um, thank goodness I'm no longer. But this hip, my left hip,
Mm.
Holy moly. That's what I'm saying. Like with healing's expensive. Healing
Expensive.
is expensive
Mhm.
because I have to go to a massage therapist and not just some person that's going to like, oh, let's rub you.
Right.
She has to get in there. And I'm not kidding because she breaks up that scar
Uh-huh.
tissue in my
I get
hip.
it.
And I literally, it hurts so bad. And I just had an appointment on Monday this
Mhm.
week.
Mhm.
And so a couple days ago, and I still have like residual pain from her breaking up that scar tissue,
Mhm.
but I lovingly release it and invite healing to that area because that's the only way that's going to happen. Like it has to be broken up. But I know that that's why my grandma never got her other hip replaced
Mm.
because that's the pain she was experiencing
Yeah.
because she never moved.
Right. And my grandma was up walking immediately. Like but she was a walker. She loved to walk. But
Yeah,
again, she was clumsy. She would trip over a crack in the sidewalk. Like she was
really.
really clumsy. So, like, and that apple didn't fall far from the tree because I'm pretty clumsy too. Like my kids, I'll tell them I fell and they're like, again? Like, oh, it's so bad. I'm so clumsy too. So I don't want to be falling down and breaking my hip.
I
So
trip a
I
lot.
so I am very, 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 very conscious of how my muscle composition is.
Mm.
I want to make sure that my muscles are helping my bones and everything else so I'm not
I love that you look
breaking.
at it like that. That's so, I don't look at it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's a more appropriate way to look at it. Like that's why I want to build my muscle around my hips and stuff to
Right.
hold that in place so I'm
Right.
not just
Right. You
all
need
willy-nilly walking around feeling
yeah.
like I'm going to slide out of place.
Right. You don't need to be like walking like a meat skeleton. That's what
A
they call it, a
meat
meat
skeleton.
skeleton. Like you have no muscle. It's just meat. Like it's just whatever.
Oh my God, you're
Mm.
funny.
Anyway, so that's why I work out too, is I want to be strong and I don't want to be like a bodybuilder or anything, but I want to have definition and
Right, me too.
I want to be toned and but most of all, it's not about the look. I do want
You
that,
want to feel
but
healthy.
I want to feel strong.
Yeah.
I want to feel like if I fall down the damn stairs, I'm not gonna break my hip.
Well, and if you have to
I'll break
so
my neck instead.
jump off of something, like jump off the back of a truck
Yeah.
or,
Yeah.
whatever, that you're not going to jump off and break something
Right.
because you're so inactive.
Right. And I know that
Because,
people like say they want to keep up with their grandkids, but I don't want to keep up with I mean, I want to keep up with my grandkids, but I want to be fun for my
yeah,
grandkids.
that's me.
Not just keep up with them. I want to be able to like do the things that they're doing and not be afraid
Right.
to do those things like climbing in the monkey bars and all of the things. I want to be able to do all that stuff with my
Right. We had our
grandkids.
littles overnight on Saturday
Mhm.
and we had planned it and
Mhm.
we were going to go to the West Haven Park. Well, we didn't
Mhm.
realize that it was West Haven days. And
Oh, wow,
so
there's a
we
lot of
get
people
there and
there.
I'm like, "Oh, well, it's West Haven days." And I know it's free because I had looked at it. I just
Mhm.
forgot. I thought it was the week before.
Mhm.
And so the park that usually has nobody at
Mhm.
was packed,
Mhm.
packed. So they had attendants telling you where to park and all the stuff. And of course, I get a really good parking spot because that's one thing I ask for all the time. And silly things happen. And that's one of the silly things I have
You
happen all the
gotta
time.
ask. Gotta ask for what you want. Gotta say what you want.
But like this playground, folks, oh my gosh, like the inner Jody, the little Jody inside of me gets so excited when we go because
Yeah.
it is the coolest playground I have ever seen. They have not just one cool thing. Everything they have
Yeah.
has got something
You
cool
know,
on it.
that's so
And I
funny
go and
because
swing and do all the things with the grandkids.
we drive around now and see these parks
Mhm.
and we're just like blown
Wow.
away
Like
how
the
great they
one.
are. Like we had the black top
Yeah.
and the slide that was like
Metal.
metal so you didn't wear shorts
And it
down
was
it.
like so tall.
Yeah, and
and
it
with
was.
no
And it was like
sides.
all the way like it come down like that, super fun, but not when it was
Oh my
hot.
God,
And then just bars, like bars we could climb on. That's what we grew
That's
up
it.
with.
Tires. Hillcrest had tire, like the big.
Oh,
huge,
I didn't even
the year they made that tire thing. Oh my gosh, I
right.
seriously
If we
was
had
so
anything
excited.
change like that.
But friends, I'm telling you, like there is no way in hell that would ever be at an elementary school, let alone a park these days, because
Oh.
it was like something that you would go to do as a Marine
Yeah.
to get through Marine training.
Mhm.
It was made out of these big, huge logs and so many tires and chains. And literally, when you're up there, you're like on a ride.
Mhm.
That's what I, grew
Oh,
up
the
on.
coolest thing that ever happened to us was there was a what do they call those
Oh,
things
yeah,
that
the
spin?
merry-go-round.
Was it a merry-go-round?
Oh my God. The
The
one
people
at
that
the
got
7th Street Park.
like stuck underneath and got hurt or flew off of because we're like spinning it so fast. Oh yeah. Mhm.
I know I shouldn't
That's the
laugh.
stuff. Like I got
Oh
excited
my
about that
God.
thing because I was like, that's super cool.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Me
Uh-huh.
and, oh yes, those.
Uh-huh.
But no, Colton. Holy moly. Bryce and I, my ex-husband, when I was big pregnant with Tucker, Colton and Tucker. When I was pregnant with Tucker, William, I think it was like around the 4th of July. Yeah. So he was around 32 pounds. He was 10 months old. He was ginormous. And I'm not kidding because he had just had his checkup. So I knew how much he weighed. He looked like he was 2 and he was 10 months old.
You
But
just called Colton William.
I did?
You did. You did.
William's on the brain. I just had him last weekend. Coltony.
They're about like they're big kids.
They
Like,
are. They're the
they
same.
were big
Colton.
kids.
Colton was still way bigger than William was
Yeah.
when he was a baby. But no, we had gone to a 4th of July party with where his brother and our sister-in-law lived with their kids, and we entered Colton in the contest for the fattest baby, and he won.
So cute.
But there was a reason
So
why I was
cute.
telling you that. Oh, the reason why I was telling you this is because right after that, we had gone to a park because we were driving and we saw this really cool park. And it had a really big slide and swing set and all the stuff. And we'd never been in that area. So we stopped and went to the park. Bryce went up and let Colton go down. And he was just like, because it wasn't like a thing where you could set, because the slide was thin
Yeah.
and the metal ones that we were just talking about, folks.
Oh.
Colton, but it had like the loop-de-loop in
Oh.
it. He hit that first loop or that first bump and shot off the side of the
Oh.
slide and hit the ground.
Oh.
Hit the ground. Thank God he was only like 4 feet in the air at that time because that thing was like
That's still
12
4
feet tall.
feet.
Like, and I'm not kidding.
Yeah, they were tall. Mm-hmm.
I like, holy moly. Yeah. That was the last time we went to parks like that.
Yeah.
And then soon after that, they removed all those kind of slides and
Yeah.
stuff from the parks.
Yeah.
But like I think about all the time, like when I was a little girl, because I should have been in gymnastics because I could do flips. I could do,
Mhm.
just
Mhm.
crazy things I could do
Mhm.
naturally without any training.
Mhm.
And I would do cherry drops. Do you
Mhm.
remember those?
Mhm.
On the monkey bars where
Mhm.
you're sitting up and then you let yourself fall, your knees catch you and you flip off. Sometimes I would do 2 spins and then do that. Like I was insane. The
Mhm.
stuff that I would do. My
Oh,
teacher
yeah.
would come out and be like, Jody! Because I'd be warned. But I never got hurt.
Yeah. You got warned. We never did.
Oh, because they knew. Because I was that one in the
Mhm.
class. Jeez, oh, PD. Anyways.
I used to love to run. I used to love, 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 love to run. But now,
That's what I want to
I
start
run
doing.
when I have to run or if someone's chasing me.
That's Jackie.
Like, seriously.
Jackie's like, if you ever see me running,
Mhm.
you better start running
Well, my
because I
husband-
don't run. If I'm running, somebody's chasing me.
Yeah. My husband loves to like go on walks and then jog or run and stuff. And I'll go on a walk with him and jog with him,
Uh-huh.
but I won't run. Hell
Mm.
no. It's hard on my knees. It's hard on everything. Like, no thanks. No thanks.
That's so cool that
I
you guys
just
go on
can't.
walks.
Oh, we love going on walks and we have the best places to walk. So,
We do. In Utah, we are very blessed.
Mhm.
But especially in this area, she lives in
Right.
one of my preferred places it's like my old stomping ground. Because this is the way I drove home all the time. When I lived in Pleasant View and went to school at Ben Lomond in
Mhm.
Ogden. I'm a person that likes to be around beautiful stuff all the time. So why would I not take Mountain Road instead of Washington?
Right, right. Absolutely. And
Utah folks know what I'm talking about.
I live probably about a mile from the base of the mountain. So
Right.
yeah, from the
I think you're closer
hills.
than that. Especially like right there. Good Lord, you're so close to the
Eh,
mountain.
it's about a mile.
Is it?
Maybe less, but
Hmm.
about a mile. Yeah. Because we walk up
Yeah.
that way. So it's about a mile. A little bit more.
I need to just start doing that with my dogs. My wife doesn't really have any interest. She doesn't really like to um, go on walks like me and hikes and stuff.
Yeah. I love it.
Me too.
I really love it. It's like a good wind down for Matt and
Mhm.
I when we're like just a lot of stress during the day or
Mhm.
whatever. And we get up and we eat dinner and then go on a walk after dinner, which
See,
is
and
so
that's
great.
yeah,
Like it's
that's
such
kind
a
of
good
like what I'm
time at
wanting to
night
do.
too. And it's starting to get cooler. And then we
Mhm.
go up and through the trees and do the
Mhm.
whole thing. So it's pretty good. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
We'll go up to 2 parks actually, because we have 2 parks between us
Yeah, it's different
on the base of the mountain.
for us. Like we used to do a lot of things and then we became empty nesters. And then one of my children was going through a really, really hard time. My daughter, I'll just be honest about it, going through a really hard time, and a lot of things changed. And in that time frame, there was like a 4-year period where I felt like my life was hijacked.
Yeah.
It's kind of a harsh way to say it, but it just because I gave everything to do whatever I could to assist my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, it didn't go the way that I would have liked it to go,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't have control over the stuff. And when your child is an adult, they get to make decisions for themselves. And sometimes when they're young and they're making decisions, it doesn't make any damn sense. So after all that, like Jackie and I, then we moved into a new home, the home that we live in now. We've been in 5 years for 5 years. And we got to re-decide as true empty nesters without kids coming in and out of the home, like moving in, moving out, moving, all this stuff. We had some family move in with us a couple times to get, help them get back on their feet and stuff like that. So once we got to like settle down, like we'd been doing other things for so long and haven't been doing things together that were fun,
Mm-hmm.
that we wanted to really start doing something. So we started getting we're season ticket holders for the Utah Royals, which is the women's professional
That's
soccer.
awesome. That's
And
awesome.
so that we
Super fun.
literally, like, I have always loved soccer. I played soccer for a very long time.
Mhm.
And of course, I support any sport that women play
Mhm.
and men too. But come on, men get a lot of support, women don't, in my opinion.
Mhm.
That is my opinion. And I'm going to share it because it's the truth. Anyways, so that is one of the things that we do. And we haven't had a game for like 6 weeks, and we have a game next Saturday.
Oh, nice.
We're slowly starting to work through and decide like what we want to do separately and together, because I don't want to force her to go on walks with me or
Right.
to start running when she doesn't want to run and all
Right.
the things. I have usually had a running partner.
Mm-hmm.
And so to not run with somebody is weird, but that's something that I'm going to experience on my own now. So I'm going to run with my dog
Mm-hmm.
instead of my wife.
Well,
So
that's okay.
I'm going to start doing that too. And that's how I used to meditate.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that that's what I was doing, but that's exactly what I was doing every morning. And I'd run anywhere between 1 and 5 miles a morning.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes at night.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't done that for so long. And it's just like calling to me. So much so that my friends had these expensive shoes. Well, she bought them for her partner
Mm-hmm.
and she didn't like them because of the color.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care what, I love bright colors. They are bright yellow. Like not even like, they're brighter than like
Like highlighter.
yes, like brighter than that. if you can even imagine. Like when I
Mhm.
look at it, I'm like have to kind of squint.
Yeah.
But they are the coolest running shoes I have ever had on my feet.
That's
Like
awesome.
when I put them on, and they fit me perfect.
That's
I put
awesome.
them on and they have the rocking thing, but they have the grippers where they
Mhm.
need to be. So if you need to like get that extra
Mhm.
grip, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna start running this week, I
That's
think.
good. Good. Good for you. Good for you.
Figuring out
I'll cheer
healing
you
looks
on
like figuring
from
out
my
new
couch.
ways. Figuring out new ways to fulfill all the
Yeah.
things inside of you
Yeah. Yeah.
and to be able to release. Because when
Yeah.
I run, things just fall off of me.
Mhm. Yeah. That's
So,
how I feel when I'm working out. That
yep.
clear head. Yeah. Anyway, now I found myself like I have more supplements than I do I have makeup. Like seriously, like they swapped.
Yeah.
Now I'm always like feeding my body and my soul with all the things I need to like make sure I'm healthy.
So true. Like
Mhm.
we I started drinking this water because it has magnesium and a lot of other things in it. I get it at this health food store in Riverdale. I can't remember what it's called. But this stuff is incredible. I can't even remember what it's called. It's in a black tub, but it has so much. It's pina colada. It's so yummy. Um, I put a scoop and a half in when you're only supposed to put a scoop
Mhm.
because the way my body processes
Mhm.
minerals and all the things. Because the amount that I'm drinking, my doctor said that I should not be getting cramps in my legs and stuff.
Mhm.
I still get cramps in my legs. It's because sometimes you need to listen to your body
Mhm.
and trust your body knows what you need. Um, like I'm doing now. Because I will drink 2 jugs of that
Mhm.
when I should only drink one, according to my doctor.
Mhm.
And I had been doing that for a month.
Mhm.
And then I went and got my blood work done,
Mhm.
and all of my levels are great.
Did you tell your doctor what you were
Yeah,
doing? Good.
I
Good.
did. And
Good.
he's like, well, you know your body
There you go.
because I go to a PA. I prefer PAs
Mhm.
because usually
I go to a PA too.
they admit when they don't know what to do. And I need a doctor or a PA that's going to admit when they don't know
Mhm.
because I got a lot of strange things going on with my body. He he's flabbergasted. He doesn't know what is going on cuz sometimes I can't walk right. Sometimes I don't have enough filling in part of my leg and I can't feel if I'm stepping down. Like all these fingers are numb today. All my fingers are numb. So when I'm doing something and I'm trying to grasp something, I have to look and see. Um, they say that I'm fine. That's why I just
Mm.
do my own thing because I know that energetically I can clear some of this stuff out, which is what I do. But I also talk to my doctor about it and my therapist.
That's good.
So, because I never used to trust myself and I always used to do everything that my doctor said, even when it was so bad for me.
Mhm.
And I think back to those times and I'm like, why would that doctor ever tell me to do that? Well, because he had my best interests at heart. He just didn't listen to me.
Mm.
He just thought that the things that I were saying were this, this, and this instead of ADHD. Instead of all these gut problems I have and trauma and all the things, that
Mhm.
I needed to talk to a therapist so that I could have help releasing that. But some doctors don't agree with that. And I unfortunately was going to a doctor that didn't agree with that. He thought it was all medical that I needed and not emotional and all that kind of
Mm.
stuff, which we both know that's a bunch of bull pucky. Anyways, I'll get off of my little energetic stuff and
You're okay.
doctors.
I get it.
When you've been burned by a lot of doctors and proven
Yeah.
them wrong with the stuff that you're doing and it's actually working, and now my labs are good because of the stuff I'm doing,
Mhm.
the only things that I'm doing differently that I haven't done in the past are the things that I'm healing myself with, like talking to you,
Mhm.
talking to other people, sharing my experiences, and then understanding that there's something inside of me, the reason why I've been speaking about it, that needs to release.
Mm.
And then it does.
Mm.
And that's what's been the most helpful for me lately. Healing's hard, folks.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And you have good days and bad days.
Mhm.
And one of the biggest things that's helped me is having a friend I can talk to, having a spouse that
Mhm.
understands, even if they don't understand. You
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
They love me, my friends, my family,
Mhm.
and I am so thankful for that.
Yeah, you have a good support system.
I do.
You really do. I'm grateful for mine too. So I would not even be here if I didn't have the support system that I have. So I'm grateful for all of it.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, and healing can be funny too, because I think laughing at yourself and learning the things that you thought were so embarrassing are just really not that
They're life.
embarrassing. They're funny,
Yeah,
and
they're
it happens to
funny.
everybody. And it's super
Seriously.
relatable. And it's the things that you don't talk about. It's funny. It's hilarious
It
because we
really is.
all relate to it. Anyway.
There's so many things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell Jackie, and I'm like laughing through it, and I am like trying not to cry
Mm-hmm.
as I'm telling her, and then usually end up crying because it makes me realize, oh, that was this and this. It was really bothering me. And now I feel so much better that we've talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it helped so much because I was laughing as I was doing it.
Mm.
That's why, like, if you ever see me out and about and I'm talking to myself or singing or dancing or all of the three at the same time, yeah, that's what I do. That's how I that's how you know I'm in a
Mm-hmm.
good place. So the way I learned I needed to raise my vibration is I was working at a toxic place and doing what I do on the side outside of that job, which is all my energy work, readings, channeling, card readings, QHHT, intuitive mentorship, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm working with people one on one like that, whether it be through Zoom or in person,
Mm-hmm.
I have to have my vibration high. Well, I had appointments after work all the time. And so I found two of the things that I love the most is singing and dancing. Am I great at either of them? Hell no. Do I care? Absolutely not. And so if you see me out and about singing and dancing while I'm driving, it's because it raises my vibration and it keeps me in a good mood and it makes me happy is the biggest thing. And so but why I started doing this intentionally was when I had an appointment. And I worked 20 minutes away from my house. And so I'd give me that 20 minutes and then my appointment was going to be there in 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was ready to receive them. I'd go cleanse my space, make it ready for them, walk down my stairs, invite them in, and I was ready to go. So that's what I'm talking about. Healing looks like silliness to some people. It doesn't matter what it looks like to other people.
Mm-hmm.
What does it look like to you? What does it feel like?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do what you need to do to keep
Mhm.
yourself in the place you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to let your surroundings dictate how your mood is. You get to say how your
Mhm.
mood is.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you need to 5, 6, 7, 8 the hell out of it and dance about it, okay? That's what I'm about.
That's great.
Singing, dancing, laughing, having
That's
fun.
good. You found the niche for you. That's good.
It tried to touch my eyeball. A little
saw.
fly.
I saw it. Anyway, um, so the things that nobody talks about, the silly things that nobody talks about, are honestly probably the best healing medicine that I've found.
Mm-hmm.
Like being silly and talking about the awkward things and talking about the habits that we have and the habits that we've broken and
Right.
the habits that will never break. All of that. That's hilarious. And that has like
So true.
it's seriously like it's given me a purpose to look at the joyful part of it too and the
Mhm.
silly part of it too. That, it helps me get over like being
Too serious?
Yeah, and feeling like I'm awkward because I am awkward, but
Embrace it, man. I have.
well, yeah, I like my weird, so I'm gonna be weird and I like my weird.
I I'm not kidding. Weird, please call me that. I love it because yes, I am. I'm weird, I'm different, I'm all the things.
Mm,
And I embrace it. I've
I
been
love my
called that
weird
my
too.
whole life and it used to offend me so bad. And I'm like, I'd rather be weird than like a sheep walking around just following what everybody else is doing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So please call me weird. But
Anyway,
don't call me late for supper.
we've had a great chat today. I hope you've enjoyed yourself.
I know I have.
Come and join us again next time. Follow us.
Please do.
Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
Yeah, stepping in the light, used to walk through the shadows. Now I'm building my own throne. Last year had my name on the ground. Now I'm wearing my crown like it was always my own. I got scars, but they glow. I got fire in the road. Every bruise turn gold. Watch me rise, watch me go. This is what healing looks like. This is what healing looks like. I feel it deep down in my soul. Yeah, I'm coming back whole. This is what healing looks like. Healing looks like. Healing looks like. Hands shook, heart broke. I kept picking up the pieces from the floor. Now I laugh with the windows down like the wreckage was a door I couldn't ignore. I got scars, but they glow. I got fire in the road. Every bruise turn gold. Watch me rise, watch me rise. This is what healing looks like. This is what healing looks like. I feel it deep down in my soul. Yeah, I'm coming back whole. This is what healing looks like. Healing looks like. Healing looks like. I was never gone, just under the dirt. Now I bloom too loud. Now